The next morning, they head out for another hands-on opportunity. Only this one's a little closer to their hearts.
We're gonna go rescue somebody from a loose snake.
Puerto Rico is jammed with reptiles. And everyone knows the python hunters are in town. So it's not surprising when they get a call about a wildlife emergency.
Yeah, we got the whole block out here standing here looking for a snake in the tree.
But when the guys arrive, the snake has made its way up a palm tree.
Can you see him?
That's a big Puerto Rican boa.
This is the Puerto Rican boa, and this is a critically endangered species, so if we can remove this animal and relocate it to a place that's not so many people around, then this snake stands a great chance to reproduce in the wild and do what it needs to be so we can keep the species from ever going extinct.
I don't know whether they're afraid of snakes or they just want to see what the hell the gringos are doing.
They're gonna find a bucket.
A bucket?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Find a bucket.
Perfect. That's what we need.
As the crowd gathers, Sergeant Atienza, director of the Division of Wildlife Services, arrives.
Tienza!
¿Cómo estás? Show. We got a big boa.
Yeah.
And a crowd of people.
Everybody is afraid of snakes in Puerto Rico.
¿Te gusta? I asked her if she liked it. She's like, ¿te gusta? No. Bien, no? No. She's not a fan.
Just then, the bucket truck arrives.
Now we're cooking with gas.
And the competition begins.
Who's going up in a bucket? 1, 2, 3. Oh, got them both in one shot.
Best 2 out of 3.
I didn't even have to do
best
a
2 out of
double,
3.
man. I need an assistant. You two fight it out.
I don't assist,
That's
so
it.
it's all Mikey.
I don't think that when this was new there was a rate restriction, but
There might be
so
now.
there might be now.
I saw an ambulance go through, but he left. He's not very agile. You better bring that thing back. You see him?
I gotta go on the other side of the tree.
Oh, watch the coconut. How much is he charging this family to prune the tree? Can you see him?
I got his tail.
You got a hold of it?
Yeah, I got his tail. All right, he's coming. He's coming.
You see them.
He's got him.
All right, he's coming. He's coming.
You see them.
Got him!
Bring him down. Bring him down. Hand him off. It'll be a bite.
Get his front.
Ah, there we go. He's got it.
Whoops.
There we go.
Oh, we got him.
Ah, got me again. He's
Look at
fishing
that.
just like for the bass. There we go.
Same Puerto Rican boa. Inornatus is a species we had in the caves. He's just a bigger animal. Do they know that this boa is found only here in Puerto Rico? Really, instead of being afraid of this, when they see it, they should be honored and mesmerized because there are not very many of these left in the world. Thank you for letting us share this with you because this is great for us.
Dice que le está dando las gracias a ustedes, darle la oportunidad de venir a Puerto
Yeah,
Rico.
gracias.
Le voy a explicar algo. La boa se captura.
Now that the excitement's over, this boa needs a safe home.
All right, buddy. This is where you belong. Head on up there where you'll be safe. What an honor to be able to release this animal out of a hostile environment in town into a protected forest here in Puerto Rico. It's a great feeling.
Awesome, awesome day, man.
With Puerto Rican boas, some bats, and caiman under their belts, the three amigos set out to capture the island's rarest and only venomous reptile.
We're headed to find the Puerto Rican racer.
So this is a species that the natives consider to be probably one of the most dangerous animals native to the island because it's venomous.
It is venomous. It's just the reaction that you're gonna get from the bite, it's gonna vary from person to person. It's no different than a bee sting or a lionfish. It could be fatal in someone, but it could be no more than a little rash on somebody else.
To find the Puerto Rican racer, Ivan takes the guys to Caja de Muertos Island, home to a famous animal reserve.
Ready? Do it.
On docking, they're greeted by a rare native reptile.
There goes a
Big blue amoeba, don't move.
yeah.
The Puerto Rican blue-tailed amoeba, otherwise known as the Puerto Rican ground lizard, is this island's most iconic indigenous lizard.
Wow. This is actually an amoeba exul, which it's actually for the blue coloration that you see on it. That's as blue as I've ever seen one. That's amazing.
Head bobbing at us saying you're getting in my territory, you need to back off.
See, and these guys are actually not swimmers. This is a population of its own.
When they're here, they're here. One right here.
Look at this, look, it's up against the wall.
Yeah, good luck. They're fast as can be. We should have brought the net.
And the boys are in for another rare treat when they reach the Caja de Muertos Reserve.
That is a gem. That is just unreal. You look at how small they are, everything eats these.
Hawksbill turtles are named for their hawk-like beaks. They're a critically endangered species.
What they did is they dug up the nest and they'll hatch them in captivity to keep them safe. They can't release them during the day. They have to be released at night. So they'll hold on to them until it's nighttime. Once nighttime comes, they can let them go on the beach and they'll take off.
If they survive to adulthood, hawksbills can weigh between 65 and 90 kilos.
Look at the egg tooth, teeny little point on its nose.
An egg tooth is a horn-like structure that helps the baby hawksbills cut through their shell.
Hawksbill hatchlings.
That's cool.
They're cute, but our guys are on the trail of the Puerto Rican racer.
I mean, they're racers. They're hard to find. Tromping around through the Everglades, we may have caught in 4
They're
or
not
5.
joggers, they're racers.
That's
So,
right.
you know.
The hunters can't find their elusive Puerto Rican racer.
We're almost at the end of our rope. I think some chastising is in order there, guide. Because when we wanted Puerto Rican racers, I wasn't envisioning a teeny little trail surrounded by eye-poking, nipple-piercing, testicle-ripping thorn vegetation.
I must have left that.
That detail out?
Yeah. This is still prime habitat. Any turn could show a Puerto Rican racer.
Ivan and the hunters make it to the caverns at the top of the mountain.
Watch out!
He's got to pee on something in every episode.
But there are no snakes.
This should be good habitat for the racer. I mean, it's humid, it's dark, and it's actually perfect to attract insects, which attract anoles, which is the main diet for the racer. But the racers are, so far, still elusive. We have not been able to see one.
But Ivan has a backup plan. The guys head west to Mayaguez to hunt for the invasive red-tailed boa, a species they've come across in Florida as well.
We came here to catch boas, and if I'm not mistaken, this is part of the racer's range as well, right? We're here, huh?
To help with this snake mission, Ivan recruits Jorge, a local snake enthusiast.
I brought you these guys so that you can take us boa hunting.
Yeah, we hear you're the man.
I got a pretty cool video of a 6-foot boa
You got it with you?
crossing the street.
You have it with you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, we got to see this.
Son,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
Look.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, where was this at?
5 minutes away.
Really?
Jorge might have footage of a boa, but this day is all about the real thing.
We're eager to catch snakes.
Let's get to it.
And this time, it looks like they're right on target.
Hey, boys, look at that.
We got
Snake
Yeah,
skin.
look at that snake shit.
the boa.
It's a racer. It's Alsophus.
You're right, it is.
No doubt, look at that head. That's colubrid.
Definitely a colubrid.
That's a big Alsophus. Look at this.
Wow, so these things are big. You know, when we come across those, we have to watch out. Rear fang venomous.
That's 4 or 5 feet.
4 or 5 foot
Yeah.
long, fast as a devil.
Yeah, the literature says 3 feet.
Yeah.
That's way beyond 3 feet.
And he's shed for a reason, so he's bigger now.
A shed racer skin is a sure sign the real one can't be far.
La culebra.
Snake.
Oh, yeah. Look at the eyes. That's what we're looking for. Ivan's the man. That's his boy.
Finally.
What
Look how laid back it is, though.
So this is the big, bad, feared, venomous snake of Puerto Rico, huh?
Doesn't act at all like the racers we have back in Florida.
I mean, the book says they're fast, they're flighty, they're aggressive.
Well, there's two subspecies of this snake. There's a coastal one, like probably the one we would have found on that island. They warm up quicker, and they might have more of a flighty response.
Sean's been bitten before by these racers, so he knows this particular snake's venom won't harm him.
Yeah, well, you might as well give him that finger. That's the one you can't do any much more damage
He's
to.
not biting anybody.
Now, is this a protected species?
Everything that's native,
Okay.
native to Puerto Rico, it's actually protected. So you can't export them, you can't do really anything with them except seeing them and releasing them.
Cool. He looks like he's had a little run-in right around the neck there. He's got a nick right on the back of this tail here, too.
And these guys, they don't have any natural predators, but that doesn't mean they're free of any harm. Just glad we found it.
This is all Jorge. That's yours, buddy. That was your sight. I just got overexcited. All right, let's put this beauty back and let it go about its business.
Come check this out.
Giant centipede here. These will put a hurting on you. You see it? The bite from these?
Yeah. Worse than a venomous racer?
Yeah, like way worse.
Centipedes use their venom to kill their prey before eating it.
That's quick, man. Look at that.
That's it. He's gonna bite you.
Hey, I got an EpiPen, but you get bit screwing around with an insect. I'm not wasting it.
There he goes.
He's checking me out. Don't
Flick
do
it,
that.
flick it, flick it.
Sean's being very cautious because the centipede's venom has also been known to kill humans.
No. He's feeling Hell no, don't touch that one.
He's gonna bite.
Don't do that. Then you go where again, let him reach for you. You're something he goes to, you don't go to him.
Very cool. He's calm now.
There you go.
Their Puerto Rican hosts are wondering what they've got themselves into. Until Michael finds something a little more tame.
Guys, what's this?
He's found a white-lipped frog.
It's a native one?
Yes, that's a native frog.
Looking for snakes, man. You guys are over there playing with tadpoles.
Tadpoles.
Sure.
Sure.
Snake!
Looks like Greg's onto another Puerto Rican racer.
He went under.
Got him? Yeah.
All right? Got him. Who caught who?
That was the most graceful catch I've ever seen.
I sliced my thumb open on that one. These guys are so mellow. Look, he just ate something. Look.
Is he trying to spit
I don't know if he's going to swallow it or spit it.
I think he's swallowing.
Yeah,
it's getting farther back. He's
yeah,
swallowing.
yeah. He's working it down. You know what? We ought to put this guy down and just let him go about his meal.
You were disturbing his buffet. There's 2 Puerto Rican racers that belong here.
Yeah.
And all the tromping we've been doing for hours and hours, no boas.
It is rewarding to find the species that are supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that we came to find the ones that are not, but finding the ones that are supposed to, to me, it's just as rewarding.
No, but that's my point.
It's not the red-tailed boa they're looking for, but there's no shortage of cool species to catch on this island, including the invasive green iguana.
Up on the little table, he's climbed up and he's looking out at Sean. Look up.
Hey, buddy.
He's coming out. He's coming out this side.
¿Dónde consigo culebra? Oh, wow.
Going out the other side. He's going to come around that boat.
He's coming at you.
Yeah, he's coming at you.
Right at you.
Gotcha!
I got him.
You guys are crazy. I thought for sure you were going to come out with a few less digits. Wow.
You're the man, but guess what? I'm the bigger man. One less exotic breeder.
All right, Mike, we got to bag and tag this one, so off you go, buddy.
Got him. Let's go get some food, boys.
Let's do it.
Some people go to restaurants when they're hungry, but not the python hunters. As Ivan leaves for the day, they head back into the jungle.
Sean!
Yeah.
You're always telling us about the grubs you find. Can you eat these?
These are it. These are the larvae of a giant beetle.
You eat them just like that?
You can eat them raw, or you can stew them. Grilled is really good. They taste like grilled chicken skin with like a peanut oil on them when they're grilled.
It's an ugly, ugly critter.
What are you talking about?
All right, let's start a fire and let's get it going.
Survivor, man.
There we go.
You're like 2 Girl Scouts that never got your fire badge or something like that.
Well, you're doing real good over there. You got half a burnt worm,
No, I'm fine. He's toasty. That's why you want him. You want him toasty, crispy.
Michael's is over ready.
Listen to this. Ain't nothing squishy in there.
All right.
Hey, Martha.
So you just grab the head and...
You go, no, here's the deal. You can't just pop it and swallow it and act like, oh, look at me. You gotta chew this baby. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that head's gonna get stuck in your teeth and it's gonna hurt like a mother.
All right, well, I'll skip that.
Are you trying to make friends with that thing or are you gonna eat it? Wait. Just a little piece at a time, boys. Good. Oh, yeah. Make it a little squishiness. Oh, this guy's got a little bit of gut content.
It looks a whole lot worse than it tastes.
Yeah.
And the outside of it kind of reminds me of the kernel of a popcorn.
Puerto Rico's teeming with so many critters, it has its very own set of reptile hunters.
Hey guys, how you doing?
And they've invited the guys to see their facility.
Uh-oh. We got snake racks.
Snake racks, look at this.
And it's filled with everything that crawls and slithers.
That's an animal that we use for our exhibitions, our teaching on school.
It turns out both teams teach the public the same set of rules.
One, you've got this business together where you educate people, but you also have your own. We're standing in your private collection of breeding ball pythons.
Yes. This is my hobby and this is what I love to do. I got this nice guy from Daytona 2009.
Wow, very nice
piebald.
Excellent. Now, is that a male or female?
It's a male.
We also call this the short-tailed python. They get about, what, 7.5 feet full length.
They're hard hitters, too, at that size.
You know what they really remind me of? The gaboon vipers of the python world.
Yeah.
The strike are so fast, and they used to train the venom people with those.
You're going to get bit, but you're not going to die. Check this out. This is something we're all real familiar with.
Looks familiar, strangely.
Doesn't it?
Burmese python. While the Burmese in the southern tip of Florida and the Everglades are a problem, for us, there's a chance that someday Mother Nature might wipe them out. These guys start breeding population in Puerto Rico.
No berms have been found yet in this fragile ecosystem, but there's one invasive reptile that is. Puerto Rico has a major green iguana infestation.
Yep, I'm gonna head out to the car.
So the Wands are taking the guys hunting.
All right, we'll follow you guys. All right.
Gallina de palo, chicken of the trees.
You ever eaten iguana?
He's eating iguanas, he's eating guano. I mean, he can pick it up, he probably puts it in his mouth. Don't eat that.
Cold-blooded iguanas use airport runways to bask in the sun. That delays planes from taking off. But most of the time, they end up as roadkill.
You know, the stories, they definitely were a problem here for these guys.
There are so many iguanas, officials use patrol cars to clear the runways.
Let's go find an area where they are a problem.
Yeah, let's go catch something.
They head to the lush jungle surrounding the airport.
All right, so we're here.
All right, this is a good area?
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna try to get some of them.
Let's grab some nets.
Do it, man. Yeah, we've snagged a couple already.
You see that one, Sean?
This one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How high?
He's low. That guy is just buried in those green leaves and he disappears. Greg, you in position?
Yeah, you see me?
Yeah, I see the net. I guess I'm hands-on. Mikey, you got the net?
Yep.
All right, Greg.
Iguanas can survive falls of as much as 15 meters to avoid capture.
He'll come back and fall down through here. You're gonna come down right
There you go. Oh, Jesus.
now. He jumped in your arms, dude.
Hey, dude, you're supposed to be telling me what he's doing. Y'all hit me in my face.
Looks like this iguana lucked out with his leap of faith.
Put up the heads up.
You got the same heads up I did, buddy.
Hey, he ran right down you.
He hit me in my face.
In no time, the Wands lead the python hunters to another green.
Straight up through there. You see the tail coming off the branch.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if he hits one of these branches and hangs on, he's good to go.
Going up? Yeah.
All right. Because we want some room to...
One number 2 shows our guys how to get the menace moving.
Sigue.
Yeah, he's moving up there.
Yep.
It's like a...
Good job,
good snag.
Good snag.
Switch head. You got it?
Hey,
Look at that.
there you go.
How am I going to take you, lizard? That was a good catch, man.
This is the same green iguana that's invasive here that we have invasive in South Florida.
Yeah, it's iguana found throughout Central and South America. And this is the beast they're having problems with at the airport.
This is not an easiest animal to grab, and you can see it why right here. Once you pull, they'll release that tail, and it'll stand there and wiggle like that, but they'll regrow it. Something grabbed the back of that right there and ripped it right off, and you can see where the regrowth is on this tail right here. That's a great defense mechanism for these animals.
Another defense tactic is to play dead.
That's why he don't move on anything, so the predators think that it's dead and then they go leave it there.
But the boys know he's secretly waiting to lash out.
This is why it's so hard to shake out of that tree. Look at those sickle-like claws.
Yeah.
You know? After the wands guiding us here and going up the tree to shake this guy out, I think, you know, they've earned new names. These boys are the iguana wands.
Yeah, definitely.
The iguana wands! Yeah.
With one iguana snagged, the boys have to get back to business.
We're just warming up. Let's get going.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, there's another one.
The guys and their Puerto Rican lizard hunting equivalents find a monster.
There's a big male.
Yeah, we got a male.
Where
It's
am
a
I
big
coming,
male.
John?
Right side, go
Right
up and
side,
around.
back.
Take this, because you're going to have to poke.
Ready?
Yeah.
Got him.
Got him?
Yeah.
We all got him.
What the hell are we using these damn nets for? Woo!
Hey.
This guy's pretty feisty.
Check this out. He's been wearing the girls out. Look at that callus.
This is an adult male. This guy's ready to go.
He's a bad boy around here, chasing all the other boys off and getting the girls.
He's got a sperm plug. Look at this.
A sperm plug is a jelly-like secretion males insert after copulation. It acts much like a chastity belt, blocking other suitors from fertilizing the same female.
I'm pushing you that way.
Mike, what are you doing?
I'm
on it. Don't push me. Oh, no! He pushed me down the hill. You saw it. All fun and games till somebody loses a testicle. Iguana wands. You're doing good.
Let's move on.
Onward and upward. We got more to catch.
The boys have another iguana in their sights.
See right in top.
Oh, I see him. Look at that. Right up on top of that
Yeah,
tree.
exactly.
That's a big boy.
Yep. Who's climbing?
One.
One is you.
He's a huge male. He's getting ready.
Okay, he's shaking. He's jumping.
Get him. Yeah. If I got lucky, he just jumped on my feet. That's the biggest one
That's
yet.
the biggest one yet.
His comb is almost the length of my fingers. That is prehistoric as hell. Oh. Yeah, there's the claws. This male would be good to use for education, to show people you can keep these as pets. It can be done. But the ability to handle and take care of this thing is far more than most people think.
This is 10 pounds and 5.5 feet of claws and teeth coming at you. You're part of the team now.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
With an iguana under each arm, the guys call it a day.
Well, I gotta tell you, you guys have lived up to your new name, Iguana Wands.
But it's nice to come in and get a lot of these guys, especially away from the airport, where they could cause some serious injuries.
Let's bag these things. We gotta get going.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys.
Not a bad day's work, boys.
Not at all. Fistful of iguana.
Ivan takes the guys back to the bat cave of culebrones. The hunters suspect there's a large bat chamber deep within the cave, and bats attract snakes.
I hope we can find those boas laying up on the lip of that cave, basking in the sun, and just, man, explore those caverns in general.
The cave in the daytime is a mind-blowing phenomenon.
This is our trail. Guys, right here. Rain tree, broken twig, that's it.
And because the guys have special permits,